Residents in one coastal Bend community concerned tonight, calling a railroad crossing there an accident waiting to happen. The reason, warning lights and arms that don't even appear to work, and drivers taking to social media to warn one another.
Yeah, one woman traveling through Aransas Pass was stunned at what she saw. A train passing, but the railroad arms weren't down to prevent cars from crossing over the tracks. Our Simone Simpson spoke with her and Union Pacific Railroad about the dangerous situation. Simone?
Leslie, Rudy, last week, Sarah Michaels was simply on her daily commute to work in Port Aransas when she and other cars stopped on the road to find a train passing. But the scary part is the lights weren't flashing and no loud warnings or any barriers separating vehicles from the train, leaving the possibility for a freak accident wide open. Imagine if this had happened at night.
I was in shock. It was complete shock.
Michaels and other drivers pulled up to the railroad crossing to hear no audible warnings.
The only thing that I heard was the train honking itself.
No visual cues from the railroad crossing signs.
I know you really shouldn't do this, but some people do drive with earbuds in or the music really loud. Had someone not seen that, they would have turned right into that train.
Michaels called her dad after the incident.
He was like, Union Pacific, this is something that they should have already been notified about, because I doubt you're the first person that this has happened to.
After Michaels posted this photo last week.
So I went through all of the comments. A lot of people said, they said that there was a blue sign on the actual, the railroad sign, which I personally didn't see one, but I think it's because I was in shock. Like, this really just happened? Like, did I really just witness this?
Well, here's the sign, but it's not very visible. Even today, the private Aransas Pass community page was still receiving concerns. Union Pacific Railroad shared this statement, quote, Union Pacific is actively installing lights and gates at 3 railroad crossings in Aransas Pass, Wilson, Goodnight, and Beasley Streets. Until they are installed and operating, flag persons will be present at the crossings whenever a train is scheduled to arrive. In the meantime, this serves as a wake-up call for residents and visitors passing through Aransas Pass.
Pay attention where you're driving, because accidents like that can happen. We can't put it all on Union Pacific when, people should be paying attention as well.
And if you live out in a rural area of the coastal Bend, a reminder, there may be no lights or crossing arms. It's a driver's responsibility to look both ways, especially at night, to make sure the coast is clear to cross those tracks. Leslie, Rudy.
All right, Simone, thanks for that report.